everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ramadan Spotlights, where we'll be showing you how to add a special touch of your Ramadan experience with a variety of exciting segments coming your way. This Ramadan, let's be more mindful of our food. Let's take a look at some solutions as to how to reduce our food waste.
Bahrain Food Bank charity organization has been widely known as one of the top non-profitable organizations that aim in helping needy families and reducing food waste, especially in the month of Ramadan. This year, Ramadan was a bit different on all of us. However, the volunteers at Food Bank have made sure to feed as much needy families and expats by giving out more than 5,000 iftar meals to different locations all around the kingdom. For 10 consecutive days during the holy month of Ramadan, Food Bank charity organization has achieved their vision of spreading help and hope to the less fortunate this month.
Ready to reprioritize and get items ticked off your checklist? Bahraini professional Dunya Madara shares how you can use your free time to strategize for the future.
Hi, my name is Dunya Madara and I am professionally young. And I'm here to take you through the steps to achieve the career of your dreams. A lot of people talk about achieving their dream job, achieving their dream career, having a dream life. But there's a lot of hard work that goes into it and a lot of things that you need to keep in mind. Here are a few simple things that you can keep in mind to achieve the hard work and the dream that you want to have. The first thing you need to do is to identify the dream. What is it that you want to do? What industry does it belong in? What is the title? What is the position? What are the tasks that you want to be doing on a daily basis for the rest of your life? Do you want to be influential or behind the scenes? Do you want to be in an NGO or a private organization? A lot of these things matter. The more you narrow down your dream, you don't need to know specifically what it is, but the more narrowed down, the better your way to achieve it. The second thing you need to do is identify your qualifications. As every specific job and every specific task requires certain certification, degrees, maybe you need to network with certain people, you need to know certain people. Find out if your local area has that type of education or certification available. Is there even an organization similar to the one that you hope to join? Or does it exist in another part of the world? Try to narrow that down too, as much as you can. Find out what qualifications you need and plan your way towards achieving them. The third thing you need to do is find out who you need to know. It's very important to have a strong network of people who work at least within the industry that you want to belong to. And that's not necessarily to get their help to get you up the ladder. It's very important to have a network in order to talk to them, in order to be coached and mentored. A lot of people think they want a certain type of career, but after meeting someone who is within that industry, they change their mind completely. You might find out that it's not for you at all. It's important to try to find out what questions to ask and who to talk to within your network. And finally, remember that it takes a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work to achieve the dream that you want, even to identify, it's not easy. Make sure you know that it's so simple to change what you want. Life is not meant to be as rigid as we sometimes make it. A lot of people start off their careers in one field and end up in another. Some of the fields are connected and some of them are not connected at all. As long as you identify what it is you want to do and identify the ways in which you can achieve your way towards that, and identify the people you need to know in order to give you that kind of information. And finally, of course, always put in the hard work. Nothing comes easy, but you'll be able to enjoy a life of the career that you love. Growing up, I wanted to be a doctor. And that's something really funny looking back right now. I wanted to be a doctor ever since I was, I think, 13 years old. And as I matured into high school, I started to realize that that might not be as simple as I thought it would be. Getting into high school and getting my grades, I realized that there's a lot of things that I wanted to do in the world other than medicine. I discovered that there were a ton of majors that I wasn't even aware of. As I looked into the colleges that I could apply to, I looked at majors like media and marketing and communications, and I realized that, oh, I actually have a knack for that. So I actually ended up going into marketing and management. I like to look at management as something similar to medicine in a way that it's human sciences. So there's a lot of psychology and sociology in it, and marketing as well, a lot of consumer behavior. So actually my passion changed a little bit since I was a teenager, but I actually stayed within the same field. It's still a science at the end of the day, and I was still able to learn the things that I was really curious about ever since I was a kid. And growing up into my career right now, at the age of 28, I'm able to really live my passion of science through very creative marketing on a daily basis. And this way, I truly advise you to be flexible with yourself. Allow yourself to explore different fields and different interests, and don't be too hard on yourself. The world is full of passions and full of professions that we can take up. And life is as long as it is short, so enjoy it.
Ramadan may be a lot different to many of us this year with the rise of the global pandemic. Here are wondering how to survive this new reality and still be able to recharge spiritually. A 30-day good deeds list. Ramadan falls during the school year. Some are homeschooling while others are helping their kids do school-managed distance learning classes. Still, other schools offer optional learning opportunities for kids through their schools. Highlight a dua every day. Do it yourself a dua calendar and tuck in written duas into each pocket that you read with your kids after iftar time or whenever it suits your family. Read Ramadan-focused books together. Reading books builds a bond between families and can create lasting memories. And that's all for today, but be sure to catch us on another episode of Ramadan Spotlights, same time tomorrow. Have a blessed time and a wonderful evening. Goodbye.